Hello and welcome to MahendraGuru.com, the Brahmas for Success, and you're watching News Fever, the news that matters. Let's proceed to the first headline. Google announced the launch of its free high-speed public Wi-Fi services at Ujjain, Jaipur, Patna, Guwahati and Allahabad railway stations. Now this is a welcome change. Now commuters could get access to 30 minutes of free Wi-Fi and then paid Wi-Fi in these particular stations. Google has envisioned that in the coming few years, around 100 stations and then the next 200 stations would be given free Wi-Fi service. So it's a good news for all these stations. Now the question could be that which of the following cities was provided high-speed Wi-Fi service by Google. The options could be any of them: Ujjain, Jaipur, Patna, Guwahati or Allahabad. Now let's proceed to the next headline.
The three-day technical meeting and fourth ministerial meeting of South Asian Initiative to End Violence Against Children began in New Delhi. Delegates from the government and civil society organizations of Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka are taking part in this meeting.
Now the question could come from this headline could be SAVAC, the full form of SAVAC, that is South Asian Initiative to End Violence Against Children. The other question that could come perhaps from this headline is that where did the three-day technical meeting and fourth ministerial meeting of SAVAC took place? The answer is New Delhi. The latter question is a probability in the SBI PO mains, and the previous question could come in the SBI CLERK mains, depending upon the level of that particular paper. Now let's proceed to the next headline. The government has launched a web-based application on Integrated Waste Management System (IWMS) that is under the website www.iwms.nic.in for better management of waste. The obvious question again, the full form of IWMS, that is Integrated Waste Management System. And now let's proceed to the next headline.
Union Minister for Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation, Sushri Uma Bharti, launched 9 projects for rural sanitation initiatives under Namami Gange program for conservation of River Ganga in Sahibganj, Jharkhand.
Again, the same question, that the question from the portfolio of the minister, that is Uma Bharti. The portfolio is Union Minister for Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation. Now we also had a VDP or a DG page on the people, in which we discussed about the ministers in news. For example, Smriti Zubin Irani, for example, Kiran Rijiju, Rajvardhan Singh Rathore. So in that particular line, we also have a new name, that is Uma Bharti. Keep in mind, keep a track about their constituency as well as their portfolio, and you would find a question from this particular headline concerning the Council of Ministers, especially in the clerical cadre of SBI. Now let's proceed to the next headline. National Rice Research Institute (NRRI) has developed a mobile app, Rice Expert, that will provide information related to farm practices. The app will provide information to farmers in real time on insect pests, nutrients, weeds, nematodes and disease-related problems, rice varieties for different ecologies, farm implements for different fields and post-harvest operations. Now again, the question could be the mobile app. The mobile app's name is Rice Expert. It has been developed by the NRRI, that is National Rice Research Institute. So not only the apps from the banks would come, the apps provided by or developed by different institutes within India or outside world that are famous perhaps could also come in the examination. So keep in mind the Rice Expert app that has been developed by the National Rice Research Institute. Now let's proceed to the next headline.
Mrugan Paranjabe took over as the new managing director and CEO of Multi Commodity Exchange. His term is for 3 years.
Now this is a welcome news for this exchange, that is MCX. Now recently the FMC, that was the regulator of the commodities market under which the MCS works, was merged into SEBI due to various operational and corruption related problems. Now this is a change that would perhaps make the image of MCX and the entire commodities market better. So now the question again could be that who has been appointed as the MD and CEO of MCX? The answer is Mr. Mrugan Paranjape. Now let's proceed to the next headline. American star tennis player Serena Williams continues to be on the top in the latest women's singles rankings, and Sania Mirza and Martina Hingis maintained their joint top position in the women's doubles. Similarly, Novak Djokovic has also retained the number 1 position. Now this is a good thing for the duo, that is Sania Mirza and Martina Hingis. Perhaps because of their legendary run in the previous year, they've retained the top position, and also to the female Hulk of women tennis, Serena Williams. Perhaps these three personalities would remain, and also including the fourth one, that is Djokovic, would remain in the coming years as the top players in their respective categories. And now let's proceed to the next headline.
Indian philosopher Saint Basaveshwar's birth anniversary was for the first time celebrated in Britain with an event at his statue that was erected in London last year. It was 882nd birth anniversary of Basaveshwar.
Again, the simple question from this headline could be that which Indian philosopher's 882nd birth anniversary was celebrated. The answer is Basaveshwara. That is the only question that could come from this headline. Let's proceed. With this, we come to end to our discussion on the news headlines of the day. We hope that all the headlines make sense and perhaps come in form of questions in the SBI clerical examinations or the SBI PO examinations. With this, we come to an end. Remember to subscribe us in huge numbers on our YouTube channel of mahendraguru.com. Till 15th May, we are providing free subscriptions not only to our Mahindra students but also to the other non-Mahindra students. With this, your success
Is our success.
Thank you.